And I'm Deonta B.
And welcome to Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta B. Hey, girl.
Hey. So how you feel? I mean, we're in the new building. We got our new home. And now we are on our second show. It's just amazing. The last show was so amazing. It was Women on the Rise. But, you know, I want to talk to you about, people are always saying you should stay in your own lane. When you think about staying in your own lane, what do you think about?
I think the definition of staying in your own lane has changed just because the way the different industries and how business are moving today. Back in the day, stay in your own lane mean, when people say it mean like, don't come over here in my industry. Why don't you just stay over there in your industry? Like, that's not what you do, so don't come over here. But now I think when you talk about staying in your own lane, like, I believe in having multiple streams of income, multiple streams of revenue. But I think staying in your own lane means that, say you are a plumber, that might not be a good example, and now you want to do hair, but you don't know how to do hair, right? You're not skilled at that. So now you just want to jump over there because everybody making money in it. You can't jump just because everybody making money. You have to, if you're going to do different multiple streams of revenue, multiple streams of income, you have to stay in the lane that you're comfortable with, not because everybody's doing it. So I think that now that's more of the definition when people say stay in your own lane. That's my definition anyway.
That's a good definition.
Right. So I know today we are talking about staying in your own lane because you hear it all the time. Like for me, people don't tell me that because, you know, I go in multiple lanes. I just swerve in whatever lane I want to. But you do have people that's just in so many different lanes. They'll start something, stop it. Start something, stop it. And so, you know, today's guests are people who actually are in multiple professions, but they might not even be in the same industry, and they're doing it well. They're being in a longevity. So today we have Monica Parrott. She's the entrepreneur midwife. She has so many different professions. She's been in so many different industries, but she has done it very well. But not only has she been in them, now she's teaching other people how to do it as well. So who else we got on here?
We also have the Miss Kendra King. She is the entertainment girl. She's an actress and also a music artist. And she's a former business owner, and she is at the top of her game. But not only that, we have Mr. Zack Lee, and he is a celebrity background dancer. And he's also tapped into the business side and the entertainment side. So I cannot wait to see what all of them have to tell us about being multifaceted in your lane, and not just staying in your lane, but branching out and getting into it. So we're just gonna get into it. This is Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta B. So you better stay tuned and keep it locked because we're gonna show you how to branch out, and get multiple streams of income today. So you better stay tuned. Don't leave that couch. We'll be right back.
Yay.
What sets you apart from everyone else? How important is your individuality? Are you a trendsetter who sets the trend, or are you content with following the footsteps of others? When you look back, will you be able to say you made an impact on the culture, or will you just be another face in the crowd? Different is the new cool. The world is a backdrop. Visit us at modishstills.com for more information.
We at Gwen's Business Corner would like to thank our proud sponsors, Expert Tax Service LLC and Pretty Boss Hair. And you can watch Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta B every first and third Monday on Fox 54. I am Deonta B.
So welcome back. On today's show, we're talking about stay in your own lane. But do you really supposed to stay in your own lane? Or do you supposed to get out here and get multiple streams of income and revenue? That's what I think. But let's see what our first guest thinks. Mrs. Monica Parrott, the entrepreneur midwife. Welcome, Monica.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you. I wonder if you remember when we had our boutique, I don't know, like was 4 or 5 years ago?
Yes.
You taught us how to do makeup, lady.
Yes, I do remember.
Okay, they were like, who coming over like the lady that taught me how to do makeup a long time ago?
Like, oh, yes, I remember.
I remember that, yes.
Yeah, so outside of doing makeup, because that's one of your main talents,
Yes.
you have named yourself the Entrepreneur Midwife. What is your inspiration behind that, and what does that really mean?
Okay, well, I am Monica Parrott, the Entrepreneur Midwife, and what that actually means is that I help anybody birth, plan, and execute their business or idea or event. So whatever it is that you want to do in life, I make sure that that business is birthed from business strategy, marketing strategy, branding, PR, all of it. I help you do it. And also, the reason why I decided to name myself the Entrepreneur Midwife was because I was in so many different lanes. I have opened and started and closed at least about 10 businesses over my 18 plus years of entrepreneurship.
Okay. Wow.
And I got to a point where I'm like, Lord, I know you don't want me to just keep opening and closing businesses. What exactly am I supposed to do? And one day I was sitting in, I used to be a boutique owner, 3-time boutique owner. And my last boutique, I was sitting in the boutique and I was just like, you know what? I think I'm the Entrepreneur Midwife. And I had a friend in there with me and she was just like, yes, that's it. You are the Entrepreneur Midwife. And what that means is now when I get a business idea, I know it's not for me. See, that's why I was in every kind of lane. And you can be in multiple lanes, and we'll get into that in a minute. But that's why I was in too many lanes that weren't my lane. And then I realized that, hey, now when you get that unction to open up a business or anything like that, it's because it's somebody else. So now I know that, hey, if I'm woken up in the middle of the night, I know this person is coming down my path, she's coming in, he's coming in, I'm going to have to help them birth that business. So it keeps me focused now on what I'm supposed to do.
I love that.
Yes,
I say I'm born to build businesses, so maybe that's what it is for me too. Okay, girl,
that's probably exactly what it is.
That was very, 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 very interesting. So let's talk about the $1 million question that I know a lot of the viewers may want to know. You just talked about you had tens of thousands of businesses. I'm just saying that hypothetically. But building clientele.
Okay.
How did you set your brands aside so that you could build the clientele that you need, especially in the makeup artist industry?
Okay. How I build my clientele in the different lanes that I'm in, I had to hone into my target person, my target client. When you realize who your target client is, then you don't have to be all over the place looking for this person and that person to be your client. So for example, as a makeup artist, my target now are group makeup applications. So I'm not after the one person that needs their makeup done just for the night, unless they are an entertainer or a speaker that's getting multiple, maybe weekly face done. But for the most part, I like group applications. So that's weddings, that's glam teams, glam swats, things of that nature. So you have to know who your target is.
Yeah, I think finding your target audience is so important. So outside of just having multiple businesses, you also just recently, I think a little over a year ago, opened up a co-working space called CEO Factory. So you're not just birthing business or helping people birth business. You even got the place where they can come up and set up their business. So tell us a little bit about your co-working space.
Okay. Yes, the CEO Factory is a co-working space in Stone Mountain. And that is a branch off of me being the Entrepreneur Midwife and knowing that so many people need a place to birth their business. They need a place to run their business, and they need an affordable place to run a business. Because a lot of times when you're starting off in business, you do not have the finances to get brick and mortar yourself. So the co-working space is a shared co-working space. My sister and myself, Joan Pope, owns the co-working space, the CEO Factory.
Okay, nice.
That is some very good, interesting businesses that you have there. It really is. So for people that want to keep up with things, especially with this co-working space,
Okay.
how can they find you? Like, what's next for Monica?
Okay, so what's next for me? I am right now working on 2 projects for a talk show. I'm working on 2 talk shows right now that will be out at the end of next month. I will be in Columbus, Georgia, your hometown, September 28th and 29th. It will be more information coming. Right now, you can get in touch with Alicia Artistry. That is she's putting on the conference on the 28th and 29th of September. You can connect with me at the Entrepreneur Midwife on Instagram, Facebook, and all of your social media handles.
And there you have it. So as you can see, we are definitely not staying in one lane here at Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta B. And coming up next, we have Kendra King, the entertainment girl. She is an actress and a music artist. So you better stay tuned and keep it locked. This is Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta B. We'll be right back.
The world is a backdrop, and Modish Stills is one of its most up-and-coming photographers. He specializes in senior portraits, event photography, maternity and wedding shots, sports photography, and more. Modish Stills was voted 2017 Photographer of the Year. Whether you need a studio look or you prefer the outdoors, Modish Stills is your #1 source for image capturing in the Tri-City area. For more information, visit us at our website, modishstills.com, or call us at 706-536-6372.
Genius Talk premieres September 30th at 6:30 p.m. on Facebook Live. For more information or to be a guest on the show, email Gwen at gwensbusinesscorner@gmail.com. Here is a previously recorded episode of Genius Talk.
So today we are starting the second season of Gwen's Business Corner off with our Genius Talk, and we're talking to the young folks today. They call them the millennials. And so we want to see what they got to say about being in business. How do they run business? What can we learn from them as far as running our business? And so what we're going to do is let each one of them introduce themselves and then tell everybody what they do, and then we're going to get right into it. Now this is take 2, so we doing it once again. Let's see how this is going to work.
Hey, I'm Riyadh Jones, 24 years old, entrepreneur, forex trader, as well as professional network marketer.
Hi, I'm Tierra Ray Johnson, the Millennial CEO. My business is TLJ Headlines. I strategically and innovatively help people make their dreams come true through creative concepts and brand strategies.
I am Diamond Hill, also known as the brand psychologist. I infuse therapy and branding together.
I'm Wright. I'm 24 years old. And I get up-to-date news on the shoe, phone posit, and sell clothes along with accessories.
Well, all right then. And I said it before when we first got on, the young people got elevator pitches. Like a lot of older people don't even know what an elevator pitch is, but they was able to articulate their brands. All right, y'all. Y'all already got going on. They ready. Yeah.
Speaking of those.
So we're gonna start off by, it's the beginning of the year. Everybody set goals for their personal lives, for their business. So I want to hear how did y'all start off the year as far as setting goals for what you're gonna do for 2018 in business? So we'll start with you.
Awesome. So my goals, of course, attain around what I do. I have a ton of goals set for business, spiritual, family, everything. But my business goals, by May, I'm going to be generating $181,000 a month in volume in my business.
We need to get on top with you.
My goals are also financial. I definitely want this to be my 6-figure year. Also, I'm definitely building more products and making things more digital so people can just have a one-stop shop for my brand and my business.
For me, it's more so logistics. I made money in my business last year, so this year I kind of just want to track how much money I made because I didn't do that last year. So just getting all my paperwork in order this year.
And me, along with Riyadh, I got spiritual goals, financial goals, relationship goals, and as far as business-wise, I want to expand my audience. I want to get to the customized brand of my business. I want to, along with, make a blog website. So I want to expand the different categories in my business.
Okay then. Look, the young people know how to get it going. Okay. You can start hanging out with them. So many people, they decide to break into business because of some of the challenges that they face when they are younger, as some of you probably have. So tell some of the viewers that are watching, what are some of the challenges that you face that made you decide to get in business?
Well, I guess for me, I was working really, really hard on my campus organization. I had a show, and it was 500 seats, but 1,700 people showed up, and I had a hard semester, and I was just like, if I'm gonna work this hard for anybody, I need to work this hard for myself. So that's how I started my business, because I was interning, and I was more than the intern. I should have been on payroll, and I was like, dang, I should be getting paid for this. So I took a step back and just was like, okay, what am I doing in my internships? Developed a strategy, added services to it, and I just began my business.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, for me, it took me having a hardship. I got cut by the Detroit Lions, and I ended up on a twin bed. So I said, man, I got to get off this twin bed.
Make sure you tune in to Gwen's Business Corner September 30th at 6:30 p.m. on Facebook Live for the premiere of Genius Talk.
Welcome back. So if you're just tuning in to Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta B, today we are talking about branching out of staying in just one lane. And we have the Miss Kendra King, actress and music artist. Hey. Welcome, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra. Hey, ladies. How you ladies doing?
Great. We're doing great. Good, it's so wonderful to have you. So we're just going to jump right into it. Okay. So you moved to Atlanta, Georgia. You and your 5 children from Miami.
Yes.
What most people would say is the hood of Miami.
Yes.
So tell us, being a dreamer, moving from here to Miami, what are some of the challenges that you face?
Oh, moving from Miami to Atlanta, facing the challenges, they were challenges that I had to face. Many of those challenges was housing and also funding. Finances, as we all know, that we have to survive, and without it we cannot survive. So those were many of my challenges, but some kind of way I figured it out and made a way, and I'm here today.
Okay, so that's wonderful. So you are multi-talented.
Yes.
Okay, you are an actress. You are a singer, which you sing very well, might I add. And you have been a business owner. You own a shoe boutique in the past. So what would your advice be to people? Because today's show's topic is about staying in your own lane.
Right.
And so you've been in multiple lanes. So what your advice would be to someone who wants to say they're an entertainer, but they want to be a business owner, they want to own something of their own? What advice would you give to them?
Well, my advice is, people, that the sky is the limit. You pretty much can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it. Me, I'm all over the place sometimes because I'm just full of ideas, and sometimes don't know how to put them in perspective to get them going down those lanes. But the advice that I give to people today: just stay strong, believe in what you do, don't let anyone tell you anything different, and just push forth. You know what I mean? Because as long as you get up every day, you have the power to get up and get out here and fight another day. Then I suggest to people to go out here and do it, no matter what it is that you want to do. Right. It doesn't have to be in the entertainment business. You can be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, whatever it is. And if you're talented within those dreams, you can do it. You know, so just find time where you can make these things happen, because sometimes it gets overwhelming. As you know, Gwen, as you know, Deonta, things does get overwhelming when you have multiple things. But just try to stay focused on that main thing, and trust me, once that focus is into place, then you're going to be able to veer and go down different avenues.
Great advice.
Yes, exactly. So you've been many different avenues. You've been on Superfly. You've been The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
So what's next for Kendra? Tell them what's next, and tell them what your contact information is. How can they find you?
Well, what's next for Kendra is to make it on the big scene. And that's what's going to happen. That's next. Because doing background has really taught me and given me the energy and the knowledge, because I'm not a sit-down person or want to sit in someone's classroom, but being there on the sets and actually seeing these people in the action doing it, it gives me the ability, and also it teaches me the knowledge and gives me the knowledge that I need to get out here to be as great as them. So next, guys, just look out for me on the big screen, because I do have some big things coming about, and I'm so excited about it. So just look out, and you guys can find me on all the social medias by my government name, of course, Kendra King. So simple, I'm right there, and I'll pop right up and you'll find me right there.
Well, Pooh, thank you so much. We love you.
We love you too. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So there you have it. We had the Miss Kendra King, and coming up next, you don't want to miss, we have the celebrity background dancer, Mr. Zack Lee, and he's also tapped into multiple areas of the business industry and the entertainment industry, and so you don't want to miss this. This is Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta B, and you better not leave that couch. Stay tuned and keep it locked. We'll be right back.
What sets you apart from everyone else? How important is your individuality? Are you a trendsetter who sets the trend, or are you content with following the footsteps of others? When you look back, will you be able to say you made an impact on the culture, or will you just be another face in the crowd? Different is the new cool. The world is a backdrop. Visit us at modishstills.com for more information.
We at Gwen Gwen's Business Corner would like to thank our proud sponsors, Expert Tax Service LLC and Pretty Boss Hair. And you can watch Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta V every first and third Monday on Fox 54. I am Deonta V. Welcome back. So if you're just tuning in, today we are talking about staying in your lane, and we are talking to people who do not stay in their lane, but they are showing you how to branch out and be in multiple lanes and be at the top of your game. And today we have with us the Mr. Zack Lee, who is filmmaker and celebrity background dancer. Welcome, Zack.
What's going on?
Hello, Zack.
What's going on? What's going on? Chilling.
It was hard to get you out here.
Oh, yeah.
Big timer.
Oh, no.
So we are just going to jump right into it.
Okay.
So with you becoming a dancer, like, was that a God-given talent, or was that something you were trained to do? How did you get into the actual dance industry? Because you've been dancing forever.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. When I was in college, I had a dance group. I made a dance group because I love dance so much. But I ended up dropping out of school and pursuing my dream of dance, moving to Atlanta. But I started out homeless, though, actually. And I just stayed with it. It didn't matter. As long as I was around dancers, I knew I'd find my way.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you ain't just a dancer. You're a dancer who's been privileged to work with many celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just got off tour with my favorite,
Yeah,
Candy and Xscape.
Yeah,
and then you were dancing next to my girl. So what is your advice for people who is a professional dancer and they want to be a backup dancer for a celebrity? What advice would you give to them?
Number one, just always consistently train, man. Even if you see styles you don't like, just learn it. Just learn it, get it out the way. You know what I mean? Just learn it, just so you can have that in your pocket when the time comes for you to do it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they just might need you to do something. You just need to be able to do it. You know, just be ready at any given time, because you never know when your moment is gonna kick off. Just be ready for it. That's it.
Exactly, and it's funny that you said that, because auditioning for people like Xscape and you, like we said, multiple celebrities, it probably take us a while to even name most of the celebrities you dance for.
Right.
Audition time, because that's like a very important, like how you get handpicked or selected.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been just opportunity presented, or have you had to actually go in and audition?
That was strictly opportunity presented. I was at home, matter of fact, doing nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was upset, actually. I was mad at God at the time. You know?
Oh, wow.
I was mad, I was fussing at him, and I promise you that next day, Tamika called me. It was just like that. She called me and said, yo, we're looking for God dancers. I'm like, oh, okay. So what I did was I took it upon myself. I got some guys together, presented choreography to them, and that's how I got the job.
Now that's God.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said you was mad at God. God
Yeah,
told you to sit up, get your butt up and stop complaining. So outside of dancing, you actually ventured out into business ownership, because you owned a sports bar before.
Oh, yeah.
So what would your advice be to people who, has a gift in dance, but, they want to get in another line. They want to be a business owner. They want to do something different. What would your advice be?
Prioritize. That's the biggest thing that I would say to do that. If that's what you would like to do, make sure you really know how to prioritize. If you can do that, you can manage it. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna do it, make sure you focus on one thing or the structure of it. Because I think if you do that, that habit will bleed over to anything else that you might try to do. If that makes sense.
Very good, nice.
Interesting. So you talked about, when God gave you this dream and you got ready to birth it, you said that you were homeless. Mm-hmm. So of course that's a challenge, but how did you overcome some of those challenges? I know you had to talk to God, because we heard God about 3 times already.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Yeah, I can tell you exactly. I mean, it's funny. This is one specific time. I was at this hotel, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I went outside and I was upset with him. I said, listen, I did what I was supposed to do.
Right.
Now, you got to show me what you talking about. Exactly what I told him.
That's some real talk with God.
Yeah.
It is.
They think you got to have a long sermon to talk with him. You got to tell him what you need from him, right?
And I think it's just recognize when he's speaking. A lot of people don't recognize when he's speaking, because he said a lot of people just don't recognize.
Exactly. So we want you to tell our viewers what is next for Zack Lee and how can they find you.
Okay, cool. It's good that you asked me that. I'm working on a film now. It's called Talent Show. And Talent Show is basically it's from Columbus, Georgia. the style actually originated from Atlanta, Georgia, but in Columbus, Georgia, we had a whole culture. Yeah, I remember back in the day. We had a whole culture, the talent shows and stuff like that. So this story is just about these young guys who are pursuing their dreams to be in this big talent show, which was a big deal, but their journey bonds them together as brothers. That's what it's about.
Wow, that's gonna definitely be interesting.
And how they can find you.
Oh, yeah, so you can also find me, on IG at Zack Lee Official, ZackLee Official, and on Facebook, Zack Lee. You know what I mean? That's how you find me.
Well, we appreciate you coming back.
No, y'all.
We
no,
do,
thank y'all for
definitely
allowing
do.
little people come on the show. You know?
Well, there you have it. It's always fun when we get together with Zack because he is from our hometown, so we definitely are just...
Hold on, shout out to them. They work hard. I see them all the time. They're doing everything. Y'all have to continue to support these young ladies. Even my boy Blue, man, everybody, man. My boy, he put in work, man. I mean, I ain't even finna go into all that. You know what I'm saying? But, man, please continue to support this venture, everything that they're doing.
Oh, thank you.
So there you have it. We are teaching you how to get out and branch out, make multiple streams of income. And there you have it. We had the Mr. Zack Lee, filmmaker and celebrity background dancer, and he gave us some good nuggets. And one thing that stuck out, Gwen, that really stuck out is that he said that he had a talk with God.
Yes, talking with God. You know, I do that every single day, baby. Do it every day. And so, if you're looking for us, check me out, Gwennetta Wright, at Gwennetta Wright, on all social media outlets. And then you got to follow Gwen Business Corner with Deonta B at Gwen's Business Corner on Instagram, on Facebook, and definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. Did you tell them how to find you?
Well, you can find me at all social media outlets with The Real Deonta V, and you know I usually spell it, so you already know how to spell it now. But we just had a great show today. We had some great guests. I hope you got something that you can really take with you, and we will see you again, same time, same place, on that couch. This is Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta V, and we're out.
Peace.
We at Gwen's Business Corner would like to thank our proud sponsors, Expert Tax Service LLC and Pretty Boss Hair. And you can watch Gwen's Business Corner with Deonta V every first and third Monday on Fox 54. I am Deonta V.
What sets you apart from everyone else? How important is your individuality? Are you a trendsetter who sets the trend, or are you content with following the footsteps of others? When you look back, will you be able to say you made an impact on the culture, or will you just be another face in the crowd? Different is the new cool. The world is a backdrop. Visit us at modishstills.com for more information.